Screens flash to love, engines scream sharp as a knife. All-Star 15 TV burns bright. Virtual tracks, real sweat, fingers grip what they can't forget. Rubber burns, pixels collide. All-Star 15 TV, feel the roar, feel the speed. All-Star 15 TV, this is where the legends bleed. iRacing gods behind the wheel, every corner, every deal, risk it all for the thrill. Lap by lap, the battle's raw, digital gladiators drop our jaw. No rules, no chains, just law. Turn it up loud, hear the crowd, metal hearts pounding proud. Mountain twist. Every car's got a story you can't resist. Digital asphalt flying by with a roar so real you touch the sky. Also 15 TV, where the thrill is all you see. iRacing dreams on every stream. Feel the rush, feel the gleam. Also 15 TV, adrenaline nearly wild and free. Catch the race, catch the chase. Victory's one click away. Whoa, whoa. Victory's one click away.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
It is feature time in Tulsa. Let's go green.
He's got the run, but isn't enough. It's a drag race to the finish. Goldberg goes from third to first in the last quarter. Experience the world's most legendary racing events with iRacing. iRacing special events allow any member to compete in full-length multiplayer races based on some of the biggest events in motorsports all year round. Compete in virtual endurance races, such as the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, and the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Take on some of the toughest races on the NASCAR calendar, such as the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600. We have races from disciplines across the racing world, from the Indy 500 to the Chili Bowl, from the Bathurst 1000 to the Crandon Championship. Our endurance special events utilize iRacing's team feature, where members can sign up and race together on their own team, swapping drivers throughout the race. Other events use iRacing Super Sessions, where you're not only racing against those on track, but against everyone taking part. As every race progresses, watch and feel the track change, with progressive time of day, dynamic weather and rain, and dynamic track debris and surface changes. Take on your favorite discipline, or try a brand new racing challenge with our biggest races of the year, the iRacing Special Events. Learn more at iracing.com/special-events.
What is going on, race fans, and welcome to All-Star 50 on the broadcast tonight. It is the HutchSport Phantom Racing practice from Daytona International Speedway. Glad to have you here. They're getting ready for the Daytona 24 in just under 60 days. We're going to be fine-tuning stuff in the broadcast for that race. Glad to have you all here. Welcome to the show. And there it is. Right now, currently Dalton Fredericks in that Jeep. Yeah, holding the board. What's going on, YouTube land? How's everybody? Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We're going to be having some fun, hopefully, here evening, previewing the Daytona 24. And also, I'll mention this a couple times throughout tonight's broadcast. You're going to see a QR code in the bottom right hand of your screen. That'll take you to the sign-up sheet for the 6-hour SEBRING sleigh ride. It's going to be an IMSA event. We took out a couple GT3 cars and we added the NASCAR Cup vehicles. 2 to 4 drivers per team, $10 an entry fee per team. That's it. You can have 4 guys, $10. That's it. 75% of the proceeds go to charity. Everything else is going to go to make sure the lobby goes up correctly and all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. But yeah, check it out. It's going to be fun. We've had a couple signups so far. But if you're in the mood and want to practice, we got a 2-hour practice session right here on the channel for the Daytona 24. We're doing this broadcast style as we're looking at Dalton Fredericks. A couple of our other drivers in the field. You have Joe Hutchings in the LMP2. Currently 8th on the leaderboard there, now 9th. And then about to put his lap on the board is Michael Biggio. I know he's dealing with some internet issues of his own. And in the GTP, we're looking at the 49, currently 8th. It's Michael Meredith in that Cadillac. So we're going to be doing this broadcast style. We have a bunch of AI in here as well to fill out the field and to give these guys practice maneuvering around traffic. Just a little bit to help with the drivers, the human drivers, to get used to running around other vehicles. We're just looking, we're having fun. We're gonna be talking a little strategy, talking about the Daytona 24, trying to back up what we did last year. Like we're starting to get more and more people in the race. Michael Meredith jumps up to 7th with a 1:36.18, just under 20 minutes into tonight's session. Dalton Fredericks still continuing on lap number 6 with a 1:33.6. We'll actually jump on board with that number 60 as he's coming down towards the start-finish line. Let's take a lap with Dalton Fredericks. Very wide entry as he is looking. That was Mike Campiggio to get around. Makes it look easy into the International Horseshoe. Very, very ginger on the entry, but a little squirrely on the exit, as you guys saw through the kink, full throttle. Coming up to some GT3 traffic. Good practice here for the faster drivers, faster vehicles. Looking to the outside, points the nose towards the wall, cuts the wheel, and there goes Dalton Fredericks around the outside into NASCAR 1 and 2, heading towards the backstretch and the bus stop. Bus stop does have a new configuration. Ooh, little squirrely, little jump on that. Able to hold on to it, back into the throttle. And it is hard on the accelerator to turn one. And this lap for Dalton, a 1:34.08. 0.48 slower than his fastest lap. Did deal with some traffic. Watching the GT3 of Jesse Robles. Jumps to P7. Like Campiggio in the LMP2 sitting P10 with a 1:43.55 as his best lap. The Nick Bailey's class leading 1:38.52. Just about a 5-second differential between the two of them, as Campiggio has P2 in class right behind him. Oh, there's Mike looking out, and he's back. Having some storms in the Chicago area that he's currently having to deal with. Great way for people if they want to jump in the session, work on that setup. We are under 60 days till the race. Well, probably around 45-ish days as I'm thinking about it now. Sticking with Mike to see if he improves his lap time. A 1:43.55 last time by was his fastest. This time He does improve, but he stays P10 in class a 1:42.48. Joe Hutchings in the 60, sitting in that 9th position as we just mentioned. A 1:42.39 is fastest. Doesn't look too happy with that LMP2 early on into tonight's practice session. It's a 2-hour practice session, a 2-hour broadcast. We're hoping to talk to some drivers, hoping to talk to the wonderful people in the chat that want to come hang out with us this evening. And across the line, Joe Hutchings. Assuming that was his outlap. Michael Meredith up to P6 in the Cadillac. Dalton Frederick still holding on to P1 by 0.2 of a second. New driver in the lobby, it's Tyler Merritt. Mercedes, number 34. Currently watching Tyler as he little off track screwed up his lap time last time by. Joe Hutchings does improve off of that 29 to an 18, a 1:42.18. Nolan Gross coming out of pit road, warming up those tires. Oh, and that's what's going to happen on these cold tires. Going to lock them up at LMP2. Going to have to get out of the way for these couple drivers. Back to Tyler Merritt as he is completing his second lap. Let's see if this one counts in a GT3 car. Towards the line he goes. And survey says a 2.0, a 2:58.14. He's going to need to pick up a lot of pace just getting down some practice laps. Heck, he could be new to iRacing and looking to just have some fun and learn the racetrack. By all means, good on him. But a 1:49.71 to Michael Henry's 1:44.93. Campiggio still on the racetrack, still sitting P10. $146.28 last time by. Campiggio's blinking out again. And it looks like he just got back onto the racetrack. He is having some issues, and I feel for him. Excessive Wear, thanks for the subscribe on YouTube. Don't know if it played it. There it is again. Appreciate it. Now, I would be curious, and I would kind of bet on it, that with all the blinking out that Campiggio is doing, it's going to invalidate his lap, and it's not going to count. Joe Hutchings is still P10, as Nolan Gross goes to 9th with a 141.09 in that LMP2. We got the number 3 Dallara of Kevin Combs. Has had 5.5 laps on the racetrack. He's on lap 6 now, but his fastest lap was a 4:27.67. Don't think he'll stay there that long. This lap does look like a relatively good one for the LMP2s. Has about a half a lap to go. Let's see where he's gonna come out onto that leaderboard. And last time a 4:27.67. That doesn't seem right. Because he's looking pretty solid. Very solid for Kevin. Tyler Merritt, still P10 in the 34 Mercedes. Continues to get faster and faster every lap. On board with him. Heading towards the start-finish line. Tyler Merritt, does he get out of bottom barrel? Yes, he does. P9, still improving. Joe Hutchings back on the racetrack. He's definitely looking for some speed, being almost 4.5 seconds off Nick Bailey's pace. 3.5, I apologize. My math isn't math today. And we're 33 minutes. A quarter of this practice session has gone away. The person with the most laps right now is Nigel Pattinson, 10th, and the GTP running on lap 13 right now. Watching Nigel in that Ferrari GTP car. Nigel improve? No, he does not. That lap, a 1:54.9. His fastest, a 1:35.93. Kevin Bobbitt, P2 in the LMP2s, fastest of a 1:39.04. Dealing with some traffic the last couple of laps, has some open track. Just has one GT3 car in front of him. Let's see if he can really utilize that free space and put down a flyer to possibly get by Nick Bailey. That lap of 1:40.26. Did just come back out of pit road about 2 laps ago. But has fresh tires. Has to warm him up, obviously. Uh, 14 not happy with the 153, clogging the racetrack, loses a lot of time. Dalton's back on the racetrack. This is his lap 9. Trying to warm up those tires, swaying back and forth, heading to that start-finish line. Goes that very, very extended turn 1. Way out there, looking for a great shot all the way down to the International Horseshoe. Has some drivers in front of him. How does he navigate this traffic? It's the first live practice session for a lot of these drivers that aren't the AI. Very good practice for these guys. Currently has Joe Hutchings right in front of him. Let's see if that 60 puts up any bit of a fight to the 20 of Fredericks. Dalton sucks right behind Joe Hutchings as I'm pretty sure they're bump drafting. Actually, I'm fairly certain they are bump drafting. This makes me think that that 60 is going to fly on this lap. As we get one car around, sticking with this. Might not be a very fast lap for Dalton, but as long as a incident point isn't recorded, this lap should count. Into the tri-oval, past the start-finish line, Joe Hutchings. Only about a second faster. Still P11. Doesn't look like it helped that much. Definitely cool to watch. Checking for some actual drivers here. I think Nick Meredith might have retired. Joe in 11th, Campeggio in 12th. AJD4, LMP2 is his first go lap. Let's see how it's going to work out. Tires should just be getting to temperature right now. Ooh, little log into the bus stop. Able to make the correction. It's going to lose a little bit of time here, but he's not going to get an incident point. This lap should count. A lot of LMP2 drivers in this practice session. Across the line. 37 LMP2, a 211. Or no, a 147.52. About 6 seconds slower than Mike Campeggio, sitting 12th. That gap up front in the GTPs has slimmed up. Dalton Fredericks now over Nate DeSelms by 0.04, as Nate's Porsche is sitting on pit road making some adjustments, getting ready to go back out onto the racetrack. Nolan Gross, let's take a look at that number 32 crossing that line, sitting in that 8th position. Last time by was about 20 seconds slower on the last lap, as he is really loose. And there it goes. That was right in front of Edge. Or not. What if there was any contact between him and Dalton? Looks like we have another human driver. It's Luis Santana in a Ferrari in the GT3 class. Loops it as Dalton tries to make the pass coming into the southern hairpin. Doesn't look like there's any damage on that number 83 Ferrari. Gonna be able to get her going in the right way, and as he turns back onto NASCAR 1, Glad to have you guys here. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. You're going to see a QR code the bottom right hand portion of your screen. If you could scan it, that would be great. We have a charity event coming up December 27th at noon. The 6-hour SEBRING sleigh ride. Going to utilize a lot of these IMSA cars, and also we're trading out 3 of the GT3s for the NASCAR Cup cars. It is an open setup. It is $10 per team. Come hang out with us. Come have some fun. It's all for a good cause. All the proceeds are going, or not all the proceeds, 75% of the proceeds are going to Give Kids the World Village. If you can't come out, come have some fun. We got the broadcast. It is a fully broadcasted event. Right now, we're here at Daytona. It's practice time. A lot of these drivers putting some good work in, and a little bit of a background knowledge of Give Kids the World. It's a 4-star charity navigator rated 89-acre whimsical nonprofit resort in Kissimmee, Florida. They provide week-long cost-free wish vacations to children with critical illness and their families, giving them magical moments, hope, and lifelong memories. Very much a big thing, especially if you know the location down in Kissimmee. Everything is set up for the kids there. Still able to get treatment if needed. Able to go to the parks when they want to or when they can. But they take care of everything for these families. A great place to donate to. It's a place that I've donated to in the past. We appreciate everything everybody does for this channel. Y'all are great. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. Newcomer in the LMP2 is Alex Alvena. Slow in NASCAR 1, probably trying to give himself some room here. Getting up to speed. Probably trying to warm up those tires as well. It very much take a little while to do so. Nick Pollard on the racetrack as well in the LMP2. Then it's Nicholas Simpson out of the UK in a GT3 vehicle. Thought I was gonna be able to copy that input. You're not. Nick Pollard goes 14th overall in the LMP2s on 144.72. Just about 3.5 seconds back to Mike Campiggio. Luis, we were just talking about him. 11th on the speed chart in the GT3s. But we have a new leader on top of the board. Christian in the 09 Ferrari by 0.03 over Dalton Fredericks. And I could tell you that number 20 is going to be looking to grab the top spot again. And with Dalton Fredericks, as that 20 looks like it is absolutely hauling the mail this lap. Has had some traffic, but not what we've seen in the last couple laps from him. A lot of open racetrack. Does have an Acura in front of him, not too close. But let's see, Dalton Fredericks out of NASCAR Turn 4 to the start-finish line. A 1:33.95, building the speed into turn number 1. Take a look on some of our other human drivers. Nolan Gross, still P9, has run 13 laps on the racetrack in the LMP2s. Joe Hutchings is on pit road, P12, with a
Yeah, we're not going to discuss that.
Oh, well, you are not on the racetrack currently. You just joined me up in the broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the part owner of HutchSport Phantom Racing and the driver of that number 60 LMP2. It's Joe Hutchings.
Howdy, everybody. I've been driving like dog crap. I haven't been able to get a clean lap.
No, you haven't, but I do think the amount of cars we have on the racetrack and the amount of actual human cars we've had on the racetrack, Joe, absolutely phenomenal right now.
The reason why I got out of the car is because we had one person that he was driving a little over aggressively and then decided that he was just gonna go really slow around the track. So apologize, but I can't have that around my racetrack. So adios, whatever your name is, number 37. But anyways, how's everything been? Are we putting on a show for you there, sir?
Well, we are. We're already 15 minutes in now. I'm kind of surprised on how fast that has gone out my desk by accident. Gone by so fast. We have a new subscriber 23 minutes ago. Excessive Wear on YouTube. We are strictly just streaming to YouTube now. But Joe, how are you dialing in that LMP2 after you just ran 20 laps on the racetrack?
Well, right now it's just trying to get clean laps around traffic. This isn't the time to kind of, try to get the car fast. This is more of everybody get out and get some experience behind the wheel of the car. Try to limit the X's and watch out for the absolutely obnoxious AI out here right now.
Yeah, Dalton's basically got the GTPs covered, but you guys seem to be struggling with the LMP2s.
Yeah. There's, I don't know what changed between last year and this year, but for some reason I cannot get this car dialed in for Yankees.
Well, just watching, you guys are doing good laps. It's just you guys are catching traffic at probably the most non-opportune times, as we were watching Capigio quite a bit when he hasn't been blinking out. But we do have Nick Pollard. I haven't seen that name in a very long time.
Yep. Nick is, Mr. Pollard is one of our newer drivers on the team. And we were just talking with him to see if he was going to be interested in running the 24 with us. I'm not going to say where he comes from. I'm pretty.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Joe, everybody.
Yeah, my phone started ringing, so I have to make this quick. But yeah, it looks like he'll be running Daytona with us.
Awesome. Joe, well, go answer the phone and come right back. Luis Santana. Oh, backwards. Oh, no. What happened here? You grabbed too much gas? Going back out onto the racetrack? That's what it looks like. He stepped on it a little too hard. Ooh. Wasn't as big of a hit as I thought it was going to be. It doesn't look like there's any damage on the right side of that vehicle whatsoever. Able to keep going. Throws that lap away, though. Nicholas Simpson has had 5 laps, and that 39 is continuing to improve, but right now still 12th on that GT3 leaderboard. Check out all of our wonderful sponsors in the description. Scan the QR code. Joe, we are putting on a heck of a charity event in just a couple weeks, and I know I keep mentioning it, everybody, but we keep getting new people into the stream. But it should be a fun one. Joe and I kind of brainstormed, along with a couple other drivers, a 6-hour SEBRING sleigh ride, taking some GT3 cars out, throwing in the NASCAR Cup cars, and we're having ourselves a little bit of a Christmas endurance race for charity right here on the channel.
Yep, for a good cause. Sebring, and it's going to be. Do you already explain to everybody what the IMSA and Cup and? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, I did. I've explained it multiple times, but we keep getting more and more people into the viewing party. So I keep bringing it back up like you're supposed to do if you're talking about stuff you need to get put out there.
Yeah, that is going to be a really, really fun race. I cannot wait. We already have my team signed up. It's going to be the Mike and Joe show. We've done this before where we had a car full of mics and then me. And I think it's funny that we're bringing it back for Sebring, and it's going to be kind of unique too because while we're trading off driving duties, we're going to be rotating up into the booth. So, and it's going to be a blast. Our team name for that, we're not, even though we're, part of HutchSport Phantom Racing, we're changing it up for this race, and we're going with 8 Crazy Nights. I can't talk too much about the theme of that car yet, but you guys will see it on this channel come December 27th.
You can't talk too much about it, but yet anybody who is basically anybody hears 8 Crazy Nights and knows exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, a little more detailed. December 27th, 12 p.m. Eastern, 2 to 4 drivers per team, and it's $10 an entry fee per team. 75% of proceeds will be donated to Give Kids the World. Best paint scheme on track will get their entry fee back. It's an open setup race, so you basically run what you bring. Spots are limited per class, and the sign up is down in the description. or you can scan the QR code on your screen.
There you go. I was just going to ask you about my nifty QR code if you
It is
put it
there.
up there. Yay! I like it.
And I want this to kind of be an annual thing on the channel. Depending on the certain holidays, might have to do, you know, a couple other things. Josh,
Well,
that is
I'm
awesome to hear. Can't wait. Hopefully you get the other driver to sign up. But yeah, we did a little practicing, or I didn't do a little practicing. Joe and the guys at HutchSport did some practicing to help. Yep, you could switch out in the cup cars. So I wanted to do like a garage 56 kind of thing. And
Except if you want to bring a Camry or a Ford Mustang, or you want to run that Camaro, you can run whatever you want. We got it figured out how to have all three of the cup cars on track. We lost 3 GT3 cars in the list. The official list will be coming out when, AJ? Later this week, right?
yes. Once you get me the list, I will post the list of the available vehicles.
Yeah. We'll have that list together, and we'll. Oh no, Nick! Don't hit the curb. That suspension's expensive. We'll have that list by the end of the week for y'all. Most of the popular GT3 cars will be in it. I know for sure we took the Audi R8 out of it, and I think the Acura NSX was pulled out of it too. So again, just wait on the official list. You guys,
You'll get the post here on YouTube via our community page. Nick is going for a drift into turn 1. Oh, pretty good drift.
It's okay. You did good.
But yes, you'll see the post here on our Facebook, and you'll see the post here via the community page on YouTube.
Now, if you don't mind me pushing some content and some teasers, do you?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So I'm going to throw a teaser out here. Y'all need to watch or pay attention to All-Star 15 TV post, and you need to pay attention to HS PR posts on Facebook really closely. I would say starting at about early February. There may or may not be something going on with some IndyCar racing about that time. Wink. AJ's rolling his eyes like, no.
No, because I'm excited for it too, because it's going to be on the channel.
Mm-hmm. And if you're in, if you guys know who I am and how, my love of motorsports and where my bread and butter is at, and I know most of you all that watch this know who I am and what I'm about with motorsports. You would already know what it's about, and it's kind of the clue about it. And if you really want to know about it, private message me. I'll fill you in, and we'll go from there.
Joe,
I don't want to drum up too much excitement, but
we had 3 GT3 cars to pick from, and apparently you took the one Joshua usually runs.
Joshua, which one is it?
He says, "Well, shoot, have to run a different car. Then we were going to run the Acura."
Hang on a second. Hold on a second.
And as we were talking, I'm pretty sure Dalton Fredericks is not a happy camper right now. He just got knocked back off the leaderboard by the GTP on your screen now. Alex in the 25 GTP, a 133.24. Almost 2/10 faster than Dalton Fredericks.
So the preliminary list for GT3 cars does not include the Acura. Right now it's the M4, the Mercedes-AMG 911 GT3, the Ferrari 296 GT3, the Corvette, the Mustang, the McLaren, and the new Aston Martin. So that was the preliminary list that we initially came up with. But if you're interested in the Acura, if you're interested in running and you get signed up and say, hey, I want to run the Acura, I'll figure something out to get it done. We're flexible people around here.
Well, I usually run the 4th, but my team is running the Acura NSX next year for the specials, so we were going to use that for practice. We'll work something out, Josh. We'll switch out most likely another car so you guys can still use the practice vehicle that you guys want to use. We're flexible. And if anybody knows anybody that would be interested in a charity event like this, please send them the link, QR code, what have you. The QR code is right there on your screen. The sign-up link is also down in the description. It's a $10 flat entry fee for the whole team, as we are starting to switch into the nighttime here at Daytona, Joe.
Nighttime. I mean, someone had to do it. I wanted to add in too, if any of y'all are getting, Santa Claus to get you some nice new sim racing stuff, it's a good way to come out and be like, I get to play with my new stuff. It's happening literally 2 days after Christmas. So, come out and play with us.
Danny, come play. Come play with us, Danny.
Good Lord.
What movie?
You got me.
The Shining.
You want to know something?
Never seen it?
Never seen it.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by that. I really am.
I like car movies and sports. Anyways, I'm going to be in here and I'm going to jump in the lobby.
Yeah, go for it. It is a cold night up in Connecticut, boys. I gotta tell you, broadcasting from. Oh, whoa! Back that trucker up. Who was that? Oh, was that Campigio? That might have been Mike Campigio. Oh! He, I think, misjudged the whole bus stop and ate the tire barrier on exit.
It happens. Let me get the tires warmed up and I'll take you for a lap around Daytona.
Absolutely. Awesome. Oh! That one looked like it hurt. I hope Mikey's okay. What a shot. There's 60 Joe Hutchings in the broadcast booth with us on the racetrack. On to NASCAR 1. Look for him to start swaying the vehicle to get some heat in the tires. Yeah, if this is your first time here on the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, follow. Glad to have you guys here. This is the Daytona 24 practice for the community, brought to you by HutchSport Phantom Racing. Dalton's still out on the racetrack right in front of Joe Hutchings.
Dalton just blew my doors off going into turn 1.
Well, the issue is with Dalton. You know, he's probably listening to us and heard us say his name as he goes off racetrack. He does not like to be P2. Doesn't like to be P2 in practice, let alone not just a race. But he's 0.19 back from P1, almost 2/10. You know he's going to try to fix that before the 2-hour mark is over.
They're not falling. There's a car up in the bus stop. All right, AJ, you want to get in the cockpit?
I don't want to drive, but yeah, we're in the cockpit.
All right. So coming across our finish line, doing about a $1.85 coming into turn 1, and we're going to do this nice little sim racer line, or if you're on us team, we call it the Scott Ramler line because he's the one who actually told it to Dalton. Through the little chicane here. We're going to brake hard, late apex the corner, and here in International, full throttle out of the way out of the corner. Pretty much going to be full throttle straight through the kink here. Coming into the western horseshoe, do the same thing, pretty much a little bit of a late apex, kind of hanging out a little bit off the curb because you don't want to upset the suspension. Start braking for the entrance back out onto the NASCAR oval. Feed the throttle in. Sit here and run flat out all the way through turn 1 and 2 at the on the big oval. Make sure to shift. Whoops. Now here comes the fun part. This is the bus stop, the Le Mans bus stop.
Oh, we don't.
You're gonna brake hard. Yeah, we don't, but they do. You kind of just gotta thread the needle. You gotta be dainty with the bus stop nowadays because it's got nice big turtle curves. It will send the car flying, and you will hit the wall. There is no recovering. And then you're flat out through 3 and 4.
Joe, you're gonna have to do this lap all over again.
Why? What did I do there?
You didn't do anything wrong. It was me.
What'd you do?
I clicked on the wrong driver, not you. There you go. Into turn 1, Joe goes. Uses the Dalton line, no problem. Gets a really nice launch through the first couple turns, heading down into the International Horseshoe. Keeps it way left with a late apex. Back onto the throttle. Tires are very nice and warm as the sun is going down. Joe, I'll let you take it the rest of the way.
Through the kink. Coming up to Western. Hard on the brakes. Get her woed up.
I was literally
Hard
trying
on
to
the
figure out
throttle
why
up.
everything wasn't matching up to what you were saying, and then I was like, wait, I'm on Dalton.
That's funny. Dalton's a better driver. Anyways, we're coming back out in a NASCAR turn 1. Turn 2. Upshifting through the gearbox with nice little flappy paddles I got here on the steering wheel. And we're going to be hauling the mail off into the bus stop. Whoa, this car up. A little bit of the curb there. A little bit of the curb here and there. Bouncy, bouncy over the little bit of a turtle. Should not have done that. Turn 3 on the banks. Turn 4. And then down the dog leg here at Daytona. 185 miles an hour across the start finish line.
And Joe, you're only 2 seconds off LMP2 pace. Don't shoot.
It's fine. It's AI and I don't care.
Looking for some of our human talent in the field. Andrew Ringer. P6 in the Porsche number 40. Nicholas Simpson out of the UK in the Porsche 39, sitting 8th. Luis Santana, 9th. Walter Carlson in 10th is an iRacing car. Okay. With that name, I was expecting to be an actual person. Justin Zeminski, LMP2 driver. Getting to know the racetrack, it looks like. Thomas Downey in 45 Porsche GTP vehicle. Then they have Harrison Holt about to complete their lap in the LMP2. Glad to have you guys here. We're just about 45 minutes remaining into tonight's practice right here on All-Star 15 TV. It is a community open session for practice for the Daytona 24. And Joe, what would you say, about 40-ish days, 45 days?
Close-ish, somewhere in there.
Nolan Gross back on the racetrack after spending some time making some changes on pit road. Nolan's currently sitting 6th overall. See, Dalton is still P2 on the speed chart. Even wish on my timing and scoring it would tell me if they're a AI car or not.
The iRacing relative does.
I know, but I don't want to show that. It doesn't look very professional there, Joe. Well, look at you, Joe. You just took back P12. Good job. Over Nick Pollard and Mike Campiggio, followed by Harrison Holt. Your highest human driver in the LMP2s is Nolan Gross in 6th, as Holt just jumps it to P12, dropping Joe to 13th now. Your highest human driver in the GT3s is in 6th place, Andrew Ringer. Dalton has now dropped to 3rd in the GTP cars. Dun, dun, dun. Then you have Thomas Downey in 9th with a 1:35.10, just under 2 seconds slower than P1 Alex. But as you guys know, if you've participated in a endurance event here on iRacing, or have just watched an endurance event, it does not matter how fast you are whatsoever. You can keep the car clean, keep it on the racetrack, and keep it penalty free. You will be fine, and most likely come away with a top 5, if not a podium finish, because there are pure chaos in a lot of these events. So Joe, what does the car feel like? Is it too tight, too loose, unstable, not want to turn?
The front end's plowing a little bit, and like me personally just can't get through the dang bus stop.
No, I wouldn't make any too drastic changes yet. We have a huge update coming on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Oh, it's not this upcoming Tuesday, it's the following Tuesday?
No, it's next Tuesday.
But still, iRacing is really good right in front of these events to drop an update that screws everybody up.
Yeah, at least this time we're about a month out.
Right? The last couple of years, it's felt like it's about a couple days to a week ahead of time. Everybody thinks they're set, they got a good setup, and then boom, change. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, and there goes to 60.
I'm so pissed at iRacing for putting those turtles there. They do not exist in real life.
You do not?
Not that big.
Why are those Charlotte Motor Speedway turtles?
They're worse.
Oh God. Did not know that existed.
Dang, I got a lot of setups here.
Are people trying to share?
No, I just have our team folder has a lot of setups in
Oh,
it.
okay. Drivers doing a lot of laps and really stick, getting a feeling of how the car will change throughout the early portions of the day to night cycle. As the sun is almost completely gone down, we are almost at a completely dark sky. But just looking at the track temp and everything, we are down to 69 degrees. We were at 78 when this practice session started, so that's a big dip. And Joe, you can kind of jump in on this. You could feel that difference in the track temp.
Oh, majorly.
Dalton is.
You'll get a lot more grip when you get tires hot.
They've taken the second LMP2 off the car, off the hauler. Joe is in it. Joe is on the racetrack. And this is it, Joe. You wrecked this sucker. We're done.
It's okay. It'll be
But-
wrecked here soon.
Unless we take Campigios. Dalton's now to P5 as Thomas Towney goes to third overall with a 1:33.41. What a lap. And Thomas was able to capture that on his lap 8. His 8th lap of tonight was the third fastest so far. And he's only 0.19 back as Benjamin Law goes top of the board. iRacing AI a 1:33.10. So you're 1 through 3 all AI, then it's Thomas Towney in 4th, Dalton Fredericks in 5th. You have Michael Meredith, who is no longer in the session, back in 8th. Then you're looking at the LMP2s. You have Nolan Gross in 6th. Harrison Holt in 12th. Joe Hutchings in 13th. 14th, Nick Pollard. And Mike Campigio, 15th. These are all the AI drivers. Then in the GT3s, it's Andrew Ringer, Jesse Robles, Nicholas Simpson. So 4th place, 5th place, and Simpson in 8th place, and Luis Santana in 9th. And that is what we have so far. It looks like people are still continuing to join the session. Chris Phillips, number 6 Porsche GT3, his 3rd lap on track, has yet to capture a lap time though. Benjamin just put down another huge fast lap, a 1:32.95. The track is getting cooler, meaning these cars are getting faster.
Hey, AJ.
Yes, sir.
Do you see sparks coming out from underneath my car?
Right now, no. Let me change cameras. No, sir, you are looking good right now.
Jake, if you're watching, the car's dragging.
I just said it didn't.
I can hear it.
Well, it's definitely not showing it then.
I also figured out my other problem, AJ.
What's that?
In the infield, my frame rate drops so low that I'm missing every breaking point.
Well, that's not good.
Well, it's because I'm running the AI.
Oh, it's because
Oh,
you're
no.
the guy that's in control of them?
Yeah.
It looks like you just jumped the pit road, so let's jump to somebody on the race. Let's jump with Nick Pollard. We are just about a half hour left in the session this evening. Andrew Ringer just jumped up to P4, 145.06, just over a tenth separating to the top of the board in the GT3. Good lap there. Glad to see we have so many people watching this evening. If you want to come race, there is just about a half hour left in this session. We will have another broadcasted 24 hours of Daytona practice event next Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad place. Lobby goes up at 8. It'll be broadcasted so you can come show your stuff, get some airtime, throw some cool sponsors on the car. And just overall have a good time. It is brought to you by HutchSport Phantom Racing. They did put this together. They let me know about the broadcast. They do it. Oh, so we have a little contact. And of course, while it's in the off season, the YouTube channel needs the content. Let's see, Joe, did you make it back to the racetrack?
I have not. I'm trying to figure out what this. There's a gentleman here doing really weird things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Harrison Holt is. He stopped in turn 2 and then stopped in turn 3 and then sent up a message saying learn how to race and disconnected.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I didn't see anybody near him. Hey, and that's Mike Capiccio in the YouTube chat. Driver of the number 10 HutchSport Phantom Racing LMP2. In the chat, he goes, "Thanks for the practice tonight, guys. Had to get off and get ready for work tomorrow, but was a good time on the setup." Yeah. And I will say, I know he's going to finish right around 15th in class, but Mike was getting faster and faster since the start of this practice. Not quite there yet, just a little bit to go. Just looking the gap between player to player instead of player to AI. We'll use Dolan Gross as a barometer. He's 6th right now, but he's the first non-AI driver with a 139.20, and looking at Holt, Hutchings, Pollard, and Campiggio respectively, a 140.4, a 140.7, a 140.7, a 141.6. So still not too far off, just about a second and 2/10 off of the next non-AI driver. I think, you know, a lot can be happy about tonight, even if you're not
I
on
can
top
tell
of the
you,
leaderboard.
I can tell you this. My my relative, right? My predicted lap is well into the 138s.
There you go.
So, yeah, I'm having issues with frame rate right now because I'm the one hosting the lobby, and with having the AI, even though I have a pretty top of the line system, it's still dragging it to its knees because iRacing isn't completely optimized yet. I mean, never will be, but we don't talk crap about iRacing.
No, I don't think they'll let you.
Nim, get a hold of me.
It looks like we might have some people joining. Oh! Alton gets by Henry. Onto the back stretch they both go. And it's also a really good time for people that just want to learn the vehicles and learn the racetrack. You don't even necessarily have to be practicing for the 24. You just want to get better. This is a good spot for you, Joe.
What was that, AJ? I'm
No, I was just
taking
I was
medication.
just speaking in just in general that even if you don't plan on running the 24, this is a good spot to just learn the vehicles and learn the cars.
Oh, by far. This is a great way for people to practice. AI is slightly over aggressive sometimes. But maybe next week we'll skip the AI and try to fill the lobby with actual people.
Or maybe less AI. I think there might be a little too much.
There's only 25 of them out there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 25 and 25, Joe.
Oh.
It's a great
That is
showing.
interesting.
Your money for the lobby definitely got put to good use tonight.
Good.
Andrew Ringer. Top of the leaderboard in the GT3s. A 144.75. Captured on lap 22. He's currently running 25 now.
I just sat back down.
Sounded like it hurt.
Joe's got a little. Yeah, Joe's got a little lung butter, and I'm taking meds for. Should have heard me yesterday morning. Oof.
We're hacking up a lung.
They gave me prescription this and prescription that, and phew. Yesterday was rough. Today's a lot better.
But Joe, we got 20 minutes left into the event, a practice event. I know I mentioned what some of your takeaways were from this, but now take the helmet off. You have multiple drivers in this session that are affiliated with your race team. What are your thoughts on that? And then what are your thoughts on some of these community drivers that have put down some very, very competitive and really good laps?
There's a lot of people that racing etiquette, racing IQ right now. Some of our guys, I know they're out here having fun right now. You need to have fun while learning. This is just literally for fun at this point. The real business starts after the first of the year. So get experience and, try, but don't be a try hard.
Yeah, you want to still have fun doing it. You don't want it... Because we've had drivers in the past, and I know the minute I say this, Joe's going to know of who I'm talking about, who ran practice race after practice race after practice race, and then come to the actual event, wanted nothing to do with the event.
I identify with that. Yeah,
Which
that was
I'm
me.
surprised he didn't join this race. I thought he was in the Discord.
Who are we talking about?
Robinson.
Oh, no, he's at bowling tonight.
Oh, that's right. It's Tuesday.
No, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Sorry, me switching the nights has still continued to mess with my my own timing and scoring.
His external RAM is out here helping.
Yeah. So grateful to have everybody here. Uh, came out and watched, came out and participated. Wow, we're back. Doing pretty good. I like this. But once again, if you haven't heard, or if you just turned the event on, we're also trying to get the word out for a charity event later on in December 27th. It's a noon start time. It's a 6-hour SEBRING sleigh ride. Say that 5 times fast. 2 to 4 drivers per team. The team entry fee is $10. 75% of the proceeds will be donated to the Give Kids the World Village in Kissimmee, Florida. More on that in just a second. The best paint scheme wins their $10 entry fee back. You have to enter your vehicle in. We're not just going to pick and choose off of what we see on the screen. There will be a entry into that where you have to enter your vehicle. The format is an open format setup event. Spots are limited per class, and the cool part about this race is we're taking the GTPs, the LMP2s, some of the GT3s, and the NASCAR Cup cars. Sign up is in the description, or if you want to hit that QR code, go ahead and sign up there. But on the Racing for the Cause, we are donating 75% of the proceeds to the Give Kids the World Village, a 4-star charity navigator rated experience, what I would call that. 89-acre whimsical nonprofit resort in Kissimmee, Florida. They provide week-long cost-free wish vacations to children with critical illnesses and their families, giving them magical moments, hope, and lifelong memories. It's a good cause. It's a cause that I've donated to in the past, because I've seen videos, I've talked to people of what they are able to do for these children with these critical illnesses. They have staff down there that assist with any medical needs, so these kids can still have the time of their lives for at least the week that they're down there. Yeah, hit that QR code, sign up your team. Let's have some fun on December 27th right here on All-Star 15 TV. It's the 6-hour SEBRING sleigh ride.
Hey, AJ, have we shouted out our sponsors yet?
No, do you want to? Because there's a certain Crosshairs of Marianna that you got attached to the channel that probably would love to hear your voice about it.
Definitely, Crosshairs Marianna. They are my favorite FFL here in Northwest Florida. They will ship across the nation to your FFL. Give George and the boys a call, and you can search them out right there on Facebook, Crosshairs of Marianna, right here in beautiful Marianna, Florida. We got Stint Link. We're still working with them. Stint Link is a program that will allow you to schedule up your endurance events, take stats, and will be able to give drivers information where they need to be and what time they need to be at. If you want more information on it, you can Google that. I do not have a web page for that. Next, we got Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. That would be AJ and the peeps over there sitting there talking about all things nerdy. We also got American Suppressor Systems. This is a friend of Jake. He does suppressors and hooks people up with making sure that you don't lose your hearing while playing with your favorite hobbies. Then we got JTC Home Services. Shush. JTC Home Services. If you're up in the Big Sky area of Montana, give Jake a call. If you need to get a hold of him, you could, message any of us, and we'll see about getting you that phone number. We got Wrestling with Nerds podcast. That's all things wrestling. That's a Ryan Fry podcast, right? Correct?
Sir.
It's Ryan's. Okay. You got the Guru and the guys there. Fun podcast to listen to if you're into all things wrestling. Then we got JVM Graphics. Hi, I'm JVM Graphics. You can give me a call if you guys need any vinyl work, design work, anything in between. I also do AutoCAD service and 3D rendering. Anything else you need, I can try to figure a way to do it. And what's the worst I can say is no. Give me a call at 850-329-8666. I just realized that I got 666 on my phone number. Anyways, continuing on, we got Drinking Bros Auto Racing Facebook page. That is the official Drinking Bros webpage for all things auto racing. If you want to get insider scoop, there are drivers that race in real life in that group, and it is a big veterans group, and their shtick is you never drink alone. That would be a community on Facebook that is ran by the gentleman that started Black Rifle Coffee. And segueing into that, we're going to go with our final sponsor that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something somewhere. But we're going to segue right into Hard AF Seltzer. You will not find a better seltzer than Hard AF Seltzer. I know this personally. You're talking to somebody who's actually invested in the company too. Hard AF Seltzer does not taste like alcohol at all. It will get you wrecked. 8% alcohol by volume. Also owned by the guys at Tetherball Media, which is the Drinking Bros podcast. Ross Patterson Revolution, all those guys. So if you pay attention to that community, you know that is their alcoholic beverage. I'm scrolling through here. We got Fry Trucking on here. Effective CPR. See, I knew I was forgetting something. And I got one last one too. Effective CPR. If you're looking for CPR training classes, get a hold of our driver and good friend Nate, and he can get you hooked up with getting trained up on how to keep people alive. And then the last one, but not least, and always the greatest to HutchSport Phantom Racing, would be this channel right here, All Star 15. AJ?
Well, hey, looky at that. I was seeing how far I got relegated down the list.
What, you want me to start with the best first? I mean, you gotta save the best for last. Jesus Christ. I mean, it just took me, 6 minutes to get through them all?
Yeah,
And that was all off the top of my head, too. There was no script on that.
That's all the team stuff. That wasn't even the broadcasting partners.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all in the description and on your screen. Oh, as we are under 10 minutes remaining, we'll be closing up soon. Unfortunately, I also do have to get ready for work after this.
I don't.
Are you off all week because you're sick?
I'm gonna try to go back tomorrow.
I like how you
See how I feel when I wake up. If I get up and I'm not wheezing,
You're not Vader.
I'll make the attempt. Yeah. If I don't sound like Darth Vader in the morning, yeah, I'll be good. It's actually getting hot in my room right now.
Dude, it's going to be a chilly night up here in Connecticut.
Oh, I also forgot Southern Havoc Design. Sorry, Mikey.
Oh, did he say
You come
something?
up sideways. No, I'm just scrolling through them all.
very good, a very good first Daytona 24-hour practice. Even though we utilized AI to give these guys some traffic to run around, honestly, I like this better because it's better to learn how to pass people, or if you're in the Delar or GT3, learn how to get past.
Or not get completely trashed, wrecked.
Crash! Crash! Makes me want to watch Toy Story 4. But Joe, great job on your 31 laps on the racetrack. Not where you want to sit time-wise, but just looking at your down and distance to the other AI driver, it's only a second and a half. That's still pretty good.
I'm gonna be honest, not feeling good, and I'm having frame rate issues, and I'm able to do that. I'm okay.
Hey, I'm just gonna say, hopefully by the next broadcast we have on the channel, I'll have my new graphics card put in.
And I'll be on better.
That too.
After I just coughed up a lung.
Dalton's about a half a second off of P1's fastest lap time last time by. He's sitting only 0.07 away, but he is catching this traffic at the most non-opportune times. You know for dang sure that he's going to want to get back to P1.
Oh, for sure.
Doesn't have much time left to do it. He's going to be able to get maybe another 2 laps to possibly get it done. Love that we had a day to night transition, starting these guys off of with a lot of, and there it is, P1.
Hey, it wasn't gonna take him long. What are you worried about?
A 1.4 swing from 0.07 back to now 0.07 up. Dalton Fredericks to the top of the board.
Is our buddy Nick still in there? How's he doing?
Is. He's on his 42nd lap, about to jump onto his 43rd lap. He's had a fastest lap of a 1:40.75. That's about 1.55 slower than the other user driver in the LMP2s, but overall he's sitting 14th overall in the LMP2s.
Glad he's doing well.
Getting a lot of laps on board. Nicholas Simpson has jumped to P6 in the G's. Luis Santana still P8. And we had about 55 drivers, Joe. And I think that's basically it. All our... I think we still have one user driver still on the racetrack. And there it is, Nicholas Simpson. Just about a minute and a half remaining here at Daytona in practice. Joe, final thoughts on how this first practice is?
I'd say it was a success. I think everybody had fun from the looks of it, or from the sounds from talking to other people. They want to do it again. I have no problem hosting them if people will show up for them.
But really, people have actually messaged out saying this was great.
More along the lines of, you know, it was more feedback from teammates.
Oh, there you go. Hey, it gets exposure to our drivers, it gets exposure to our sponsors, it gives me content on the channel.
Exactly. This is what we're here for. Entertainment. Why? Because we live dreary lives being underpaid and overworked.
Yeah. Say that again. Undervalued.
That is for sure.
There it is, 10 seconds left. Under 5. And there is the 2-hour mark. The session is over. Everybody's gonna get their last laps taken care of. This was fun, everybody. If you're still here, thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We have a lot of stuff down the pipeline right here on the channel. Stick tuned to YouTube and also our Facebook page. Stay up to date with the channel and what's happening.
Well, I gotta go do some team debrief there, Mr. AJ.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
you all
close
have a
up
good
shop,
night.
and I'm then gonna head to work.
Deuces, everybody.
Take care, everyone. Be safe, be good, and we'll talk to you on the next broadcast.